Good afternoon, fine people of the internet. Welcome back to Maverick Baking. Today we're getting fit, we're getting buff, we're getting hench, we're getting jacked, we're getting shredded. The winter is officially over and it's time to get that super slick bikini bod that you're all so used to from me. Basically today we're reviewing some protein bars. So I was very kindly contacted by the people at the Protein Works through Instagram the other day, and they have sent me this lovely care package full of protein products for me to try. Obviously they've seen these biceps and just thought, you know what, they need some work. So in this lovely big box they sent me one of their funky kind of water bottle things. They sent me this very sleek, sexy gold shaker cup, which I'll probably use for gin. And along with that, they've also sent me 3 flavours of their brand new Loaded Legends protein bars. So we have a chocolate fudge fandango flavour, a marshmallow Choc rock flavour, and we have salted caramel karma. So these are very satisfying little cubes. Each one contains 12 protein bars, and we're going to try them. So I think we're going to try the Choc Fudge Fandango first, just because it's the most fun to say. So the Protein Works are obviously mostly aimed at kind of bodybuilding people or those who want to kind of build some muscle or maybe lose some weight or something. So these bars are all high protein, high fiber, low sugar. They also say they're low guilt. I am not about any kind of form of guilt or shame in any food, so just pretend that isn't there because we're not on board with that message. But let's taste them anyway. So for anyone interested, these are around the 200 calorie mark. They have 15 grams of protein each, 8 grams of fiber, so you'll be regular, sis. You'll be very regular. This chocolate fudge fandango flavor is an enriched protein bar with a caramel layer covered in dark chocolate coating, topped with cereals coated with white chocolate. There's a lot going on here. So we get into this chocolate fudge fandango and it is a sight to behold. So there are a lot of these kind of white chocolate crispy things. It's a very kind of satisfying thickness and shape. It's a big kind of just cuboid of stuff. Looks a bit like a slice of brownie that's just been coated in chocolate and other things. So let's give it a go and see what it tastes like. Wow. Okay, let me just show you how insane the interior of this bar is. Look at those layers. They were not lying when they said that these are Loaded Legends. So the bottom is kind of a layer of these crispy chocolate crispy things. Then we have this kind of soft, chewy cocoa layer. Then there's a kind of soft caramel, more chocolate crispy things, and then those white chocolate crispy things. Wow. Genuinely impressed. There's so much texture. You've got kind of smoothness from chocolate, from the caramel, you've got chewiness, you've got crispiness. The kind of overriding flavour is that kind of chocolate fudge thing they're going for. Obviously not the highest quality chocolate, but it's this nice kind of almost nostalgic cocoa flavour that makes it taste almost a bit like hot chocolate. It's not too sweet. Some kind of protein bars and protein shakes and stuff can be so crammed with sweeteners that they're just really unbearably sweet. This is actually just fine, and the kind of bitterness from those darker chocolate crispies at the bottom actually give it a kind of, not savoury flavour, but it definitely balances out the kind of sweetness of white chocolate and of caramel. That is genuinely so good. I don't mean to sound mean, but a lot of kind of protein products I have had are so kind of dense and powdery that you have to kind of convince yourself that what you're eating is decent, you know, at least edible. So we have had our chocolate fudge fandango. Let's just move that over there for safekeeping. Let's move on to the marshmallow Choc rock. So this one kind of looks a little bit less, I don't know what it looks like. So you can see that there's going to be a kind of crunchy, crispy layer there, and you can see that we have a few marshmallows just kind of hanging out. This one does look a bit like a school home economics project, but it smells good. Let's bite in and see if it's as good as the last flavour was. Let me just give you that cross section. So these ones, we have those kind of dark chocolate crispies at the bottom. We have almost what looks like a cookie dough layer in the centre with little kind of chocolate pieces. We have another kind of layer of crispies, and we have that chocolate coating with the marshmallows too. This one honestly is not as good as the first one. It has a definite kind of marshmallowy taste. It still has crispiness, but it's definitely much more chewy. This one, although it's fine, tastes more like a protein product, if you know what I mean. I feel like you can kind of taste those sweeteners a bit more. The center, even though it looks kind of like it's cookie dough, doesn't really taste like cookie dough. It's just a kind of generic, sweet, marshmallowy paste that has some chocolate chips through it. Again though, the kind of chocolate coating tastes good. There's a great texture in there, and it's certainly a lot better than some other kind of protein bars and protein snacks I've had before. Not the best though. Let's move on to the final flavour. So the final flavour of these Loaded Legends is the Salted Caramel Karma. Now, I'm quite excited about this because I think even if we are all getting bored of it, we do all love a little bit of salted caramel in our lives. So here it is. So this one looks kind of similar to our first one. Again, a little bit home economics project, but I can live with it. I've baked things that look much worse than this. Let's bite into it and see how this Salted Caramel Karma is. So you bite in and you get this kind of strong, classic, artificial, but still good toffee caramel flavour. It's not the saltiest caramel I've ever had, but it's certainly got a good kind of balance between the gentle kind of bitterness of the chocolate, the sweetness of the caramel, those dark chocolate crispies helping to add flavour and texture. Let me just give you that cross section. So we have the dark chocolate crispies again at the bottom, that kind of soft caramel nougat in the centre, and you have the caramel on the top along with those caramel crispies. This almost reminds me of something between a Snickers and a Twix. You know, the Twix with the crunch and the classic chewy caramel, the Snickers, that kind of thicker layer of chocolate, that substantial kind of chewiness from the nougat. This one's good. Again, the texture on these is so good. You know, as I said at the start of this video, these were very kindly gifted to me by the Protein Works, but I haven't been paid or influenced in any way to give a specific opinion or to recommend these if I don't like them. I'm just here to give you my honest opinion. And my honest opinion is that for a protein product, these are great. And for an actual kind of chocolate bar, 2 of the 3 of these would be completely passable as a normal everyday snack because they're that good. Overall, even though I'm not a protein snack expert, some of the protein bars I've tried have tasted okay or just bad. And the texture tends to be pretty dodgy because it tends to either be really, really dense and chewy and kind of stick to every part of your mouth, or it tends to be kind of grainy and powdery because of the whey protein and stuff that they add to it. But these, genuinely very good, and would be very happy to buy these again. So overall, I would thoroughly recommend these Loaded Legends, especially if you're a gym goer or you're looking to build muscle or just find a snack that's slightly lower in sugar or higher in fibre or something. I'm going to give these Loaded Legends a very happy 4 out of 5. If you guys are fans of protein bars or you would like to see me review more kind of protein bars and protein snacks, let me know in the comments. I know that a couple of you have commented asking me to review some protein bars before, so let me know what you think. If you guys enjoyed this video, of course, don't forget to drop it a thumbs up and consider hitting the subscribe button if you are new, because we're conducting food reviews, recipes, vlogs, rants, anything really, at least twice a week. In the meantime, that's all I have for you guys today, so I'll see you for the next one.